Good morning everybody. So today is Wednesday the 11th of October 2017 and it's day 11 of Vlogtober and on plan October. So my food diary for today, actually I'm lying, it's not the morning, it's afternoon. It's like 1:10. I had a physio appointment this morning at midday, so I didn't have anything for breakfast or anything. I haven't had anything until now. So I shall show you what I am having. So I have a wholemeal roll. This is going to be my healthy extra B. It's about 52 grams. I haven't weighed it, but they're roughly averaging about 52 to 54 grams. And it says 60 as your healthy extra. So it's wholemeal, so that's what I'm counting it as. And then I have got underneath, I've got a little bit of ketchup on the roll at the bottom, and then I have 4 rashers of bacon with a tiny bit of ketchup in between the 2 rashers, the first 2. So that's protein, and now I've got some more ketchup on top. So yeah, and I'm going to have that, and I'm going to have a coffee. This is my second coffee. I had filter coffee this morning with some of my healthy extra A, which my first choice is going to be goat's milk. I'm going to have 200 millilitres, and I'll probably have cheese on my dinner later for my second healthy extra A. So yeah, this is just normal Nescafe. I'm trying lots of coffees at the moment, see which one's the best. So yeah, I have got that. So I'm going to see you in a little while. I've got some more questions to answer, so I look forward to answering those. So yeah, and I'm going to try maybe doing a live, but by the time you see this you would have already seen I've done a live video, but if I do one, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll catch you soon. Hey everybody, so I'm going to have a Cadbury's cake bars. This is one of the caramel ones. If I show you here, this is the packet it came in. You get 5 in a packet, and as you can see here, they are 100 calories per cake, so that works out at 5 scenes. I think I did check the app. I can't remember actually if they were on the app or not, but yeah, they're 5 scenes. So as you can see, you've got some chocolate cake here, you've got some caramel on top, and then it's smothered in milk chocolate. They're pretty good. If you haven't tried them, give them a go. They're very nice. I'm going to enjoy one of those with a cup of coffee. Hey everyone, so I had the chocolate and now I'm still hungry, so I'm going to have a packet of chipsticks, salt and vinegar flavour for 4 things, and I'm going to have some strawberries. These are like past their best. So I'm literally going to have a whole punnet of them. I might not eat them all, I might eat some later, but that's what I'm going to do. And my cup of coffee with some healthy extra A in, which is whole goat's milk. Hey everyone, so this is my dinner. So I have some broccoli, which is speed, some butternut squash, which I've cooked in the microwave, which is also speed, and then I've got some chicken which I've cooked in this Maggie's So Juicy garlic chicken. So I've cooked it in this one here. So I kind of just thought I would give that a go. I just kind of fancy something a bit different. So this is going to work out, it should be 1 thing per portion, but what happened is that you're meant to use 4 chicken breasts, and I've only used 2 chicken breasts, so I'm going to count it as 2 things instead. And now I've checked that the chicken is definitely cooked. So it's really easy to do actually. You just stuck the chicken in a bag, you poured over the mixture which is at the bottom, so you get the bag which is at the top here with like a tie, and then at the bottom is all your mixture, and then you literally tip it all in, give it a good rub around the chicken, and then make sure the chicken is flat on the, I used a baking tray, you put it on the bottom shelf, cook it for 40 minutes, the whole bag will expand up as well. You can see here, shows the bag as being expanded, so it will expand up. And then you leave it for a couple of minutes, take it out of the bag and serve it. It is that simple. So yeah, so I've got that. So I think I'm at 11.5 scenes now, so not too bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat this and I'm going to come back with my snacks and speak to you all and have a little question and answer session again, because I've got a few questions, not too many today, but I've got a few, so I'm going to answer them after I've had my dinner. Oh, and this is my second refill of my Hydrate Mate as well. So yeah, I'll finish that, and I don't think I'll refill it again today. I think 2's enough, to be honest. Yeah, so I shall catch you in a while. Hi everyone, so I thought I would come on and answer a few questions. So I really am sorry about this. My face is just so pink. I thought I'd turned the redness down on this, but I don't know. But I'm like proper pink hair. I think it's probably a bit warm in here. I did turn the heating up. I like it to be a bit of a sauna, really. So let me just readjust the camera so you can't see every bit of rubbish in the background. So yeah, I thought I'd answer some questions. So I do apologise if I call anyone the wrong name or I don't pronounce it correctly. My pronunciations of names are not very good, but I'll try my best. So first question I've had is from Vedka Live Journey. I hope I've said your name correctly. She's got a YouTube channel, by the way. I haven't watched any of her videos yet, but I subscribed the other day, so go and check her out. I will link her channel down below for you if I remember. Just click on her face and then you'll be able to see her channel. So anyway, she says, hi Claudia, as I'm new to your channel, I was wondering why you do only SP days and not extra easy days. So yeah, I used to do extra easy all the time, as you all know. I was like extra easy all the way, hated SP, and I was like, I'm not doing it, I feel like I'm on a diet. However, I never lost. I did lose a little, but I found my losses were very, very slow. They were way too slow. So I decided that I needed to step away from doing EE or extra easy and start doing SP, because I just wasn't getting anywhere, to be honest. So I'll tell you, my first year, it was just over a year, I think, a year and so many months, I lost a stone. And I was quite disheartened by the fact it had taken that long for me to lose a stone. So I completely can see where I was going when I was having way too much carbohydrate, you know, the starchy carbs. I was food optimizing, but I probably wasn't doing enough food optimizing, even though I would have loads of vegetables, but my pasta and my rice and my potatoes was still too much. So I think that was where I was going wrong. I'm not too keen to go back because I can see that I would probably just gain. So yeah, it took me a long time to lose that stone. It was well over a year, and I have managed to lose, I think, 7 pounds in 8 weeks, sort of 6 weeks-ish. So, you know, 6-7 pounds in, so I've like practically lost half that amount of weight in like a month and a half, as opposed to taking me half a year. So no way I'm going back to EE. But that is exactly why I don't do EE days anymore, and I choose not to do ones intermixed either, because it's just, it probably isn't going to work. I've kind of lost hope on that is going to work for me, and I feel that carbohydrate, you know, starchy carbs, I'm best lowering as much as possible. I don't need to be eating them. I can manage perfectly fine without them. I was always a believer in, I can't possibly not have a dinner without some sort of potato, rice or pasta, but I don't need it, and I thought I did, and there we go. So that's why. So let's move on to the next question. If anyone wants to read the comments, you can do. She's just put some other stuff that she likes to eat. I'm not going to read the whole entire comment out, but that was the first one. Now if I just navigate through this to try and find all my comments. So let's look. Sorry, I'm taking forever, aren't I? And you've got a very close-up picture of me. There's lots of people. I've got so many comments. I had so many comments like today. but it's a struggle to find them all. Okay, so I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong as well. Karamram 80 Abel. I don't know, are you a female? I'm sorry, I don't actually know. With names like this I'm never really sure. But anyway, they have said, great video Claudia. I heard in Jane Day's video last Saturday she mentioned that she had heard at group that if only doing SP for one day then you still only get 1 hex B. It's the first time I've heard this and I feel the book wasn't specific. I often do the odd SP day. What do you think about it? Well, the book doesn't really say. The book is quite vague on a lot of things. I mean, I watched Jane's video actually, and she said, you know, they don't always go into much detail, but I think, to be honest, a lot of it is probably personal kind of preference and what you think your body can deal with. It doesn't state in the book that if you do it for one day that you can't have 2 healthy extra Bs. I don't know. I mean, if I was doing it for one day I probably would have 2 healthy extra Bs because I am greedy. But I suppose that, you know, it depends on whether you think you're going to lose if you have it just for one day or not. So my thoughts are really, it's kind of up to the individual, and I think you kind of end up tailoring the plan to how it works for you, which is kind of what I've done really. You know, I've tailored it to work for me, and you know, and exactly like Jane Day has said in her video, that if you look at everyone's food diary, every single person is on plan, but we all do it completely different. You know, it's just the way how it is. So yeah. Oh, I don't know what that is. I think my partner, oh, he's gone out to pick something up. I'll be back in 1 minute. He's been making keto bread. I just need to take it out of the oven. I can take you with me. So yeah, he's been busy. I'll put you on top of the chopping board. Just ignore the mess. There is a bit of a mess. Oh yeah, it's very good indeed. Yes, I have a look. This is the keto bread. He's just been making that. So I believe it is done, so I'm just going to take it out of the oven. Yeah. Enjoy. So let's go back to what we were discussing. No joy on the cottage cheese?
No, probably not.
No, you have to have some of the low fat stuff. I'm just in the middle of answering some of the questions that I've been asked. Yeah. So basically, oh, my hair's all over the place. I've taken your keto bread out.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. You can go in the kitchen, you won't be seen. Unless you want to be seen, but I've moved it so you can't be seen. Yeah, so basically healthy extra Bs, I think it's really up to the person, the individual, and whether they think they're going to lose by having 2. I mean, there's no harm if you don't have 1, or if you wanted to count it as seams, I suppose. But yeah, that's kind of what I think really. I would still do it. So the next person is a lovely Debbie on Slimming World. She says, thank you very much for the lovely mention. My next question would be, what or who inspired you to start a YouTube channel? You know what, I don't actually know. I kind of just started. It was the most bizarre thing. I used to watch a lot of Debbie, not Debbie, who is it? Elaine Jones. She's doing this on Plan October and Vlogtober as well, vlogging every day in October. I used to watch a lot of her, and that was probably the start of it. And also another lady called Tastefully Vikkie. I don't know if any of you follow her, but she actually used to do Slimming World, and she used to put a lot of recipes up. She still does put quite a few recipes up. So if you don't follow her, go and give her a follow. She's really good. I'll link her channel down below. So she was like one of the ones that kind of, her and Elaine basically. But I started my channel quite a long time ago now. I started it back in, I think it was 2014, I think it was. At the beginning of the year, might have been April, February, I can't really remember. It may have been February. February rings a bell. So that's when I started it. So there's a lot of people that I now watch who were not vlogging then. So yeah, so Tastefully Vikkie was definitely one of them. There was another lady called Stephanie. She's changed her surname. Stephanie Cobban, I think her name is. I'm not sure, but I used to watch loads of her, but she doesn't vlog very much anymore, so there's no point linking her channel down below. I think she's done about 2 videos in like a year, but she was another one. But mainly it was Vikkie, I think, to be honest, that kind of spurred me on, and Angela Walton as well, Donna Dybel. So there were the few people that I did used to watch. And I used to watch that lady who's in Ireland who doesn't vlog anymore. She did amazingly well. And I can't remember what she's called. Slimming Well Girl, I think. Oh, I don't know. But I used to watch her a little bit as well. But mainly I would say Vikkie. She was the one who inspired me to start doing the channel. So yeah, I think that is all the questions. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so if I see any more, then I'll answer them tomorrow. But yeah, that's all of them. So I hope that's kind of interesting, you know, a little bit more about me. Feel free to keep asking questions. I just hit the board, so annoying. Yeah, feel free to keep asking questions and I shall answer them. I'll do a few every day maybe, see how it goes. Yeah, so thank you all very much for taking the time out to ask me something. I shall show you what I'm having now for my scenes. Well, one thing. So I'm going to have one of these. So it's the Roundtree's jelly tots. They're 2.5 scenes. I'm going to have a packet of those. And I'm going to have my 2 healthy extra Bs. So I'm going to have a hi-fi light, 2 hi-fi light bars. Is it going to focus? It'd be nice if it would focus. This is the thing, if I've got that, there we go. 2 hi-fi light bars, so one in double choc and then one in choco mocha. It's a good thing about having it on the table, it always focuses. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a cup of decaf coffee to go with that. So yeah, I'm going to go now, because this is going to be another long video and I don't want to be up late tonight. So I shall see you all tomorrow. So I'm ending the day on 14 scenes, which is perfect. And yeah, I could have like Micados or something, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to stick to these things here and I'll see you tomorrow. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day and roll on day 12 of Vlogtober. Bye everybody.